for me, this is something that I've kind of wrestled with probably the last few years. This is a difficult thing for me to do, to get up in front of everyone. I'm not comfortable doing this at all, so it's something I just kept pushing back to the back of my mind. I was baptized when I was 11, but I was not completely immersed in water, so I kept telling myself that that was enough. But and not that that isn't okay, but for me, I felt like I was being called to do more, and I felt like my relationship with Christ has changed so much that I needed to renew that and just show my dedication to Christ by doing this. So it was just an act of obedience for me. It just is something I know I'm supposed to do. I grew up going to church. My parents were both Christians, so I grew up always knowing who Christ was, but I would say he was always a very abstract figure to me. I did not feel like I had a close relationship at all. And even into my early 20s, even though I had attended church my whole life, I did not know a lot about the Bible. I was kind of searching or needing more in my life. I was dealing with some different, just anxiety, and I had a lot of guilt over choices I had made when I was a young adult, and a friend recommended that I go to a Bible study fellowship, and so I started doing that, and that was kind of when, I would say that was a turning point when my relationship with Christ really started to change, and I began to understand his true character and who he really is, and it just, and that God, really wanted me to walk in freedom and to live life abundantly. And then, I just followed that up. The more I learned, the more I wanted to know. And so I just continued doing Bible studies. We started going to Eagle Church at that point, and it just was all very life-changing for me. To me, I feel like I need to do something that shows how much my relationship with Christ has changed, that declares that publicly.